So one thing that, speaking to estimating, one thing that we get asked quite a bit is, you guys are a GC based in Central Florida. How do you go and have successful projects in Texas, Nevada, these out of state, out of area locations? And it really does start with estimating. But Tyler, maybe you can speak to that a little bit as you and your team, what you do to make sure that we do have proper coverage, that the bids are still competitive, what, that the owners are looking for. And like Barry said, a lot of times it is, get these clinics open as soon as possible, but they still have a budget to meet. And that's where you and your team come in. So can you speak to that a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think first and foremost, it's all about relationship out there. You have to have your go-tos.
But what if you don't have it? What if it's Nevada and Las Vegas and we don't have the relationships? What do we do there?
Phone calls for one, of course, finding those people and then building that relationship from there. If you don't have a relationship, that simply means that there's a relationship to be had.
That's right. I love that.
So I think, just getting after it, finding out, having conversation with those subcontractors, right? Your first call, probably not going to be your go-to, but it'll certainly give you the information to start that next call to put you in the right track. For instance, we're bidding a project out in Tucson, Arizona right now. And one of the big issues that we had was finding a storefront quote. We called over to several storefront guys, and it wasn't until we started having conversations about the projects that were going on in the area, the product that we had spec, not necessarily asking them to take a look at the plans, but knowing the product up front, talking through that with them, that led the people that we were talking to give us contacts that were able to help us. So again, I have to say, I divert back to the relationship. That's the biggest key.
But it is more work, right?
Oh,
and your
absolutely.
team really puts in the effort to make the phone calls and build the relationships, answer the phone, get them what the questions they have answered. You guys do a great job because it takes a lot more work than just throwing it out here locally. We have, thousands of local contacts that we work with and have worked with. So Arizona's we've done a couple jobs there, but it's been, hit or miss over the years as far as work. So you guys have to put in a lot more effort, I would say. Absolutely.
I would say it's about a 75% more effort than what it would be here. So quite the uptick there in estimating, but we're up for any challenge. We try not to say no unless it's completely outside of what we're trying to do.